Hello, 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 folks. It's a Livedraw 140. Usually we do this at 9 p.m. We're doing it a little earlier today. Because I gotta go do things later. I gotta go be social, so. Whew, I'm exhausted. I just ran a bunch of miles. We'll be starting very shortly. Starting drawings and whatnot. What's going on, Mo? And I'm a little bit late, a little later than usual. Waylon McKenzie says, remember when the channel was called General Dom? Yeah, that was one of my corny ass screen names from way back in the day that I started when I was in high school. Okay. I'm starting a document, but one thing I wanted to check out was, it seems to me like Dubtrack is back apparently. So, oh no, I meant Plug. Yeah, I think Plug is back. So I'm gonna go there right now and see if it works. Avatar mode. More communities. Yes, now I'm gonna log in. Log in with the email. Hang on a sec. Kaytranada was excellent. I'm looking for my Dubtrack password. Give me a second, guys. Dubtrack. Now the question is, which email did I use for Dubtrack? Right. So apparently I used this one. Come on, Dubtrack. You guys, I'm curious, see if you can log into Dubtrack with your old account info. Oh shit, what I meant is Plug. Yeah, Plug. Fuck. Not Dubtrack. God damn, I kept fucking it up. If you guys have drawing requests, put them in now. All right. Apparently Plug is back. So let's see. Link to the Plug room. Plug to me is way better than Dubtrack. So let's go ahead and see if this works. All right, I just posted the link in the show notes. We'll be using this to play music. Hold on. What's up, man?
Mayflower.
Mayflower. Let me get 5 wings. And
You can write it down
yeah, just 5 wings. I'll get some cash in like 40 minutes or something. All right, cool. Thanks. guys. I'm a fucking mess today. So. Probably gonna run out and get cash at some point. All right. Oh my god. Wow. I am a mess. Hi everybody. Alright. Looks like we're back in the plug group. And I don't know, I guess let's start playing music. Ten people watching because I haven't sold my soul yet. Nope. What's going on, Sawfish? Man, all right. What do we got for requests? What do we got today? Let me see it. Let me hear it. Start queuing up your stuff in the plug room. Back in business. Dom got a taste of that nightlife, and now DSC is never going back to 9. Papa Swamp says, what was your snap about working at Complex? I'm doing some work for them. They've hired me to work on something that I guess it's a little secret right now. But it's going to be cool. Just keep an eye out. I'm actually going to be working out of their offices in New York in 2 weeks, so... We're just fucking around now. Thank you, John Scallon. I've not heard about Skepta. He's the grime guy, right? Grimenting. Okay, here's how we're going to do this drawing. You guys basically need to tell me stuff to add to this. Guy saying why, and I'm just gonna start adding it. It's a collaborative thing. So if you guys tell me something I like, I'll add it. Yeah. Poster of Hillary. Hillary Clinton. God, I. It's one of those moments like where I'm annoyed with being an American. I'm annoyed by my choices in terms of who's president. Feels like a fucking racket. Give her puppet strings. All right. No more third eyes. No, that's what I do. I like third eyes. Hello, 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 hello. Tell us about the Complex gig. It's a little secret right now. I'm working on a magazine that Complex runs, and I'm going to be doing art stuff for them. We're working on a project that utilizes my animation abilities, and we're going to think of some cool stories for me to work on for them. You know, I shouldn't do such strong black lines right now. Strong black lines. I think I should plan out a little bit what I'm going to do. Is the pay good? So far, I mean, yeah. It's very good. What do I want to draw here, man?
About to go to the store right quick now.
All right, cool. Actually, you know what? Let me run with him. BRB. Right back. I'm exhausted. Exhausted. Where the keys at? I feel fucked up right now. Right back, folks. all right, friend. How long was I gone? What happened? Oh my god. Dom getting money for 5 chicken wings. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. How long was I gone? What's going on, Yoav? The Israeli menace. What am I drawing here? I don't know. Two bad bitches. What am I drawing? Honestly, I don't know, man. Anybody got recommendations? Any requests? Just playing around with patterns. What's going on, Rich Homie Corbin? Yeah, I was looking up some bird earlier. It was a seabill. Stork. What is it? A dark seagull. It's like a dark seagull from Africa. It looks really creepy. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like a big... There's a big beak.
That's your fault.
An African seagull. Hornbill? Shit, what is it called? It's like this super dark... Shoebill stork. How'd you know? Shyness can haunt you from doing all the things in life you'd like to. Something you'd like to try. Coyness can stop you. This is it, Shoebill stork. I wanna just draw. Ask me. What's going on, Love's Clouds? Alright, we're gonna draw a Shoebill Stork. Ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me. That will bring us together. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Oh shit. Okay. I'm still here. What's going on, Jetty? Thank you, man. Jetty says 10th live draw. Dom, I love your work. Nice. Got any whippets? Don't do that shit. Just smoke weed, people, please. And mushrooms. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? I haven't drawn a bird in a really long time. This is exciting. Ask me, ask me, ask me. What is this? I'm not liking this song. One Punch Man season 2, huh? Will says, Dom, I want to let you know that you're the greatest. No, you didn't really say that. Your Snapchat brings a smile to my face every day. Keep being a great man. Thanks for watching, man. Chubbs, what's going on, man? Hey, Gucci, how you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? If you haven't finished Samurai Champloo, get the fuck out of this stream. Go. Christopher Hendricks says, Oi, Dom, since you're here, you could quick time help me with me homework. What makes a good story? That's a great question. What makes a good story? You know, I reckon. Well, all I can tell you is what makes a good story, in my opinion. Like what stuck with me, stuff that shakes me. That makes a dent in my mind emotionally, intellectually, something that shows me something different that I haven't seen, or something that I have seen from a different angle. Um, very strong, very strong characters that you connect to. Um, very and well, and stories that are just are told well. It's basically, it's like this. You can, it's like some stories have premises that you've never really thought about before. It's like, for instance, have you ever seen a story about mm, a pregnant woman who whose child had like was a telepath and was like ruining her mind or something? Like I've never seen that story. I'd love to see that story, but that's a novel story, right? That's like a new thing. But then you could also have a story about just some guy going to the store, and there are people like Neil Gaiman can write a story about a guy going to the store and have nothing too crazy happen and still have it be captivating. So it's like the ordinary versus the unique. It's like there's that mixture of the two. I feel like I'm not answering the question. What makes a good story is what connects. That's all. Like what connects with you. And different things connect for different reasons. Sometimes it's because it's unique, and sometimes it's because it's not. Um, Connection is what I would say. Like, I think the best stories for me have been ones that like have made me feel like, have just challenged me, made me feel less.
Food's here.
All right, cool. Thank you, thank you. It made me feel less weird. That kind of thing. Okay, we're gonna go for God, I really don't want to eat on this stream, but I'm so hungry. God damn it. This sounds like Cigaros. Is this Cigaros? What makes a good story for you guys? I'm curious. And that's one of those things you can't answer it objectively. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Legend says, Dominic, I want to be you. Why would you do that? Any chance we can hit the Illuminati soul swap? Yeah, let's do it right now. All right, you ready? Okay. Whoa, I'm you. Holy shit. It's crazy. Why pink and blue? I don't know, it's good contrast. Jetty says, Dom, do you think they'll ever make a Telltale Nightmare on Elm Street game with original storyline? That would be incredible. I'd love to see that. I don't think they'll make it. Christopher Hendricks says, safe, Dom? I don't know what you mean. Oh, Mogwai. I'm not gonna eat fucking wings while I'm supposed to be drawing, man. I would rather. I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a pickle right now. Mogwai. Am I going to try to find that Micah student? What's going on, Zog Chigars? I've never seen you here before. Welcome. Am I going to try and find them? Probably. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, what was the name of that Stephen King story you mentioned once where someone teleports to Mars and goes insane? It's called The Jaunt. It's a short story. And it is contained in Skeleton Crew. Yoav Kareev says, Dom, any tips to improve your work ethic? Give me a sec. Gucci Eyelid says, you gonna keep that blue layer or was it just for sketching? It looks amazing with the pink background. IMO. You know, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Oh, safe is British slang for thanks. Okay, cool, man. Safe, fella. Yoav says tips on how to improve your work ethic. You know, I fight with D-Respect on this about whether or not work ethic is something you're sort of born with or you can be taught it. Basically, it's like, is it other people's functions to show you how to have a better work ethic, or is it your job? And I'm kind of a harsh, and I'm on the side of like, pretty much if you don't have it, it's like, I don't know how to, it's like no one can teach you how to be inspired, but what I can tell you is that you're gonna die. Do with that info what you want. That, it doesn't terrify me, but it puts things into perspective for me. It's like, I can go anytime, and I want to know that I did what I was supposed to do while I was alive. And right now, doing this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So like, I mean, and if you're not willing to do that, if you're gonna go do something else, like, I don't know, dick around and do whatever the fuck, be lazy or some shit, then that's what you chose to do. And I'm not even gonna shit on your decision, but like, you know what you need to be doing. If you're not doing it, then you're not doing it. I'm not gonna add a positive or negative connotation to that, but you know. So, work ethic. You know, another thing. Here's something more practical. All right, here you go. Here's something more practical. Let's say you're a creative person, right? You have aspirations of making the next super huge Daredevil comic. You want to make a movie. You want to make something amazing. So what you have right there is an idea, right, of what things are going to be like, what you want that thing to be. But I guarantee you are limited by your physical abilities, what can physically come out of your head. It's not going to match that big thing. So a practical thing, and this is for when you're just starting out. I'm not talking about Christopher Nolan, because he can make that thing happen. Your goal is to close that gap between what you can physically make and what that thing is up there. That's what causes people to not try anything, because they're like, oh, I tried drawing once and I sucked. I'm like, no shit. You know how many hundreds of thousands of drawings I've done? So the point is, squeeze your scope down. If you want to make, like, your goal shouldn't be to make the next greatest Daredevil story. Make a Daredevil story that's 2 pages. I dare you, make something and finish it. Make a 2-page Daredevil story. That's all. Don't try and make... And I struggle with this. Hip Hop RPG is a perfect example of that. I know that I'm physically capable of cranking these things out, but the scope of the project is way too far. So it's hard, man. It's really hard, especially when you're working on your own. Is this helping at all, man? When I first masturbated, I sucked, but now all I need is 5 seconds and some lotion. Jetty says, Dom, are you worried about Star Wars Rogue One being bad because it was recently done 4 hours of reshoots because Disney didn't think it would do well to audiences? Nah, I'm pretty, I think I'm pretty, hopeful. I'm gonna get some wings. Fuck this, man. To an income coup. All right. You guys gonna let me know if the crunching gets too bad, because I'm hungry as fuck. All right. Yeah, Mike Scrubs. I mean, I need something to wipe my hands with. These wings are greasy, man. Have a towel? Yeah, man, the vision versus reality thing is that's what fucks most people up. This is what I've devolved into, is eating wings. Tom, do you sometimes look at your drawing skills and think how much time it would take to get that good at something else, and you just figure you'll stick to drawing? Every day. I don't want to scare you or anything, but like, I'm not even that good of like a technical drawer. Like, I can't draw like James Jean. I'm never going to be able to, because I put my points into a bunch of other stuff, and I don't have that natural ability. I can't draw like Noah Bradley either. But like, I know to get this good at music, as good as I am to get this good at guitar, comedy, anything else, it'll take me like 15, 20 years. I don't want to do that. Alright, here's what we'll do. Right now, while I'm eating, load me down with these questions about creativity. Like, what has been stopping you from creating shit? How can I help you try and do better creatively or whatever? Ask me any question you have about creative process, all that stuff. Now's the time, and I will answer it. Because I'm in a good mood. These wings are so good. Oh my god. Yes, you can ask questions if you don't draw. I don't give a fuck. Come on, man. You're here. You're part of this group. Papa Swamp asks, how do you deal with a creative block? Again, this is something that D-Respect and I have fight about. He said he's like he's a lot lighter in the sense of he's like creative block. And by the way, we're both right, what I'm about to tell you. He's like, go hang out with a girl, hang out with your friends, go watch a movie, have a good dinner, put your phone away, just go out, experience life. You'll be ready. I'm more like, I agree with him, but I'm more like, this is your job. You're not allowed to go out and just hang, like you just, I don't have any ideas. I'm just gonna go out. I'm like, your job is to make stuff, even based on your boredom. Like you're bored, you don't know what to put down, then talk about that. So I'm a little harsher, and I've learned from D-Respect about how to be less harsh on myself and kind of relax more, because that helps. Like I said, those are two schools of thought. That's all I know. Walk around, like go take a walk without your phone. Sit down and watch people. Or my way is like, you can't draw? Tough shit. Take your pen, put it on the paper, and jerk your elbow around until something comes out. Even if it's shit, you make something. How do you know? How do you know when your shit sucks and it should end up in the trash? You know, that's something that's like, that's what they call taste. It's something it can be built, but it's something you're born with. It's like, you know what that is like, that's the thing that makes you go watch a movie, and you know when something sucks and you know when something's good. You know when something resonates with you and it's powerful and it moves you and you get something out of it, and that sort of defines what you aspire to, and that's what sets your taste. That's what sets your goal in the sky. That's what you want to be like, right? So you know how to get closer to that, and if you're not getting close to that, then you're doing something else. If you're moving parallel, that's okay, but if you're doing something that's you tried and it's nowhere near like trying to move parallel or upwards, excuse me, that's when you throw it in the trash. That's when you burp. It's gross. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are laying it out. Callum says, do you think it's better to just write songs, what I do, when I feel like I have nothing to talk about, or I don't feel like to spark, or wait for it and then write? Both. You should be writing a song right now. I'm not a songwriter though, but I just feel like you should have a notebook out, and you should just be cranking shit out. Even if it's trash, just keep putting something out. Just never become the person who's all idea and no physical object. Even if the physical thing you're making is shit, you're making something. It's physical and it's tangible, and that's what you need to focus on. Whoever played Fleet Foxes, Austin says, do you think it's necessary to consume plenty of content to be able to create the best type of shit? Yeah. I'm not saying every piece of content ever, but yeah, like Stephen King said, you want to write good, you got to read a lot. And I agree. You can't call yourself, whatever your field is, know what's come before you. Become a student of history. Become a student of all the men and women who have attempted what you're doing and died doing it. If you're drawing, you better know what Picasso did, and Basquiat and John Singer Sargent. Know what came before you. Know what created what you're into right now and what your influences are. Learn as much about them as possible. Become obsessed with what's come before, and that'll help you build a visual library. Like if you're a musician or you're a producer and you don't know like, and you don't have like an encyclopedic library of shit in your head, personally I think that's dumb. Gucci Eyelid says, oh my god. Gucci Eyelid says, I'm gonna start answering these quicker. How do you figure out what to draw every day? I've been trying to get into the habit of doing it lately, but oftentimes I just don't have an idea that I feel like would be worth pursuing. That's what life drawing is about. Draw your mom. Tell her to sit still for 15 minutes and have a conversation with her while you draw. She'll love it. If you hate your mom, go draw a car. You're living with this shit all around you all day. Draw a fucking cup. Draw the back of your eyelids. You ever did that? It's black there. There's nothing there. Just darken the page full of black shit. Just put your pencil to the paper and do something. There's trust me, there's stuff there. There's always stuff to draw. Am I planning on interviewing Nerdwriter or C-Town again? C-Town for sure. Nerdwriter, I don't know yet. He's great. Very fun to talk to though. Jetty says, I always feel like being black and creative, you have to push yourself so much more because your friends, family, and society will always be against you. I don't know if they'll be against you, but it's like, it's not as expected. I know that. I'll tell you guys something about me. I thrive on that shit. If you tell me no, if I ask you for an interview and you tell me no, then I'm like, okay, it's nice that you said no. I'm going to see you again in 5 years. And I'm going to see you again 5 years after that. And I'm going to see you if someone tells me I can't do something, I'm like, oh, this is great because I'm just going to do it now. There's no other way. And so if you're black and you feel like the cards are against you, like that's a fucking blessing. Like, there are people who are born with and they don't have that fire in them. They don't have that feeling that people are gonna like not listen to them and shit. Like it's so good to have that. I'm answering questions about creativity. Sorry about the chewing sounds. Owen Cooper asked, does the sound of silence absolutely horrify you? No. Sam Harper Holding, I like your name. Yo, Dom from the UK. I recently finished my first animation project for college, and today we had an exhibition. Congrats. I overheard some guys trashing my work and it sucked. How can I use this to my advantage? Sam, what you just experienced, I mean, that's what legends are made of. I'm serious. It's like, if you've ever if I fucking catch you sitting around playing Call of Duty tonight and you're not painfully aware and just boiling to try and get better and show those guys that you're worth something and that your work is not shit and you want to be better than both of those combined, if I catch you not working to your full potential to destroy those guys, then why are you here? Like, really? I mean, like, if some guys, like, if a guy walked in here and told me my drawings are shit, I'd be like, wow, like, this is, I mean, I'm pretty self-motivated already, but that's just gonna make me do even more. It's just gonna, I mean, like, you don't want people just telling you your work is great, because you won't grow. You need people to tell you your stuff is shit sometimes. Or tell yourself that your stuff is shit. You need that stuff. So Sam, please, just please get an avatar so I can know who you are. And I mean, those two dudes who made fun of you, take their work, put it on the wall, and every fucking day just tell yourself, I'm going to be better than them. There will never be a time when those guys are going to be better than me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if that guy's going on a date, I'm fucking working. Mike Scribble says, thumbnailing is extremely useful for getting over artist block. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. just don't get caught in the thing that if you're black, don't you're black, you're woman, you're trans, whatever. Don't lament the fact that you're different and that you have to work harder. It's a everything is a blessing. Like I use that word loosely. I don't believe in God and all that stuff, but like it's all to your advantage. You be having to work harder. It's all going to help you. Safe. Why do you feel like you should crank out trash? What does that achieve? You know what a sketch is? A sketch is, you think everything Picasso did, you think every time he drew something it was great? You know how many times, like, you think you draw like trash? He's drawn like 100,000 shitty drawings. You'd ask her, like, how many shitty drawings have you drawn? It's like, am I making sense? It seems really obvious to me. Like, you need to make 20 shitty songs before you make one good one. That's how it works. It's like that's just how creativity works. You make 5 shitty stories. One of them is going to be good, maybe. Then you make 5 more. Then you make 5. That's just how it works. Jetty says, like, you and D shit out great stuff, thank you, but we'll never have PewDiePie recognition, which is sad, man. I don't want PewDiePie recognition. Also, he's not in the same realm as me. PewDiePie's not trying to do what I'm doing. And it's fine, man. And I would never dwell on that either. Because you know what else? Like, he can't do what I do, so... Like, I'm not making a Let's Play channel. Rich Homie says I'm trying to get into the habit of writing stuff down more, especially when I'm consuming other art. You guys are better than PewDiePie. That's very nice and everything, but, like, I don't even do Let's Plays. So, like, if you're the kind of person who likes watching people play games, I'm not even on the map. So he's obviously better than me on that realm. If you want to see people draw and do animations, then I'm, like... I try not to think in terms of better or worse. Like, it can be a little destructive. And I know it's contradictory because I just told you to feel like you're better than those other guys, but I'm just telling you how I see it. Sometimes you contradict yourself, whatever. What's going on, Sage Hole? Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Sam Harper says that meant a lot. Yeah, cool, thanks, man. Get an avatar, that's one way to thank me. Nicholas Cato says, I started looking at Picasso's work from when he was 14. Dude was a master. Yeah, he was really good. Purple Monkey Dishwasher says, cranking out trash made John Waters' career. That's true. I'll tell it to you this way. I respect a person. Let's say 2 people have lofty ideas of being an artist. Equal skill. One of them cranks out shitty drawings. One of them doesn't make any drawings. Excuse me, I have way more respect for the shitty drawing guy. He's making something. Callum says, I get that you make shitty stuff to improve, but are you saying that you make that to make... Are you saying to make stuff you know is shit just for the sake of making it when you have the ability to make something that is better? No, I'm not saying, like, make trash work, like, intentionally to make trash. I'm saying try your best. No, actually, I'm just saying draw. I'm not saying make something good or bad. Just draw. Just make the fucking thing. Like, and don't get hung up on whether it's good or bad. You'll figure that out later. Woo, a lot of questions. Oh my god. Uksu Plus says, in your opinion, which one is better for a cover? A drawing or a photo? You gotta be specific. For what? An album? I don't... Jetty says, my bad, I'm not trying to compare, but I would love you work to reach a wider audience, even if it was all dislikes. Please don't say that. Don't jinx me, thank you. I mean, I would also love for it to reach a wider audience too. Who's playing Abra right now? No, and that's. But here's the thing, like, it's reaching. Like, I get something like 20 new subs a day. Like, a lot of new people are seeing this shit. It's happening. Someday, I mean, there's gonna be a couple more thousand people. Like, it's growing. I'm doing fine. All right. Any other questions about creativity while I eat these wings? Then I'll get back to drawing this bird. Abra hates me. Okay. You guys have a lot of questions about motivation. Legend says Abra hates you because you're not confident in your own ability. LOL. I fucking love Dom. Yep. Jetty and Mike asking the same question, sort of. Jetty says, do you think little things like calling your relatives more often and trying to save money on things could help out your creativity? 100%. Really? Yeah. I mean, it's like go talk to your parents or something. Like, really have a conversation with them that you never had before. Like, you'll be surprised, man. You'll really be surprised. Like, walk up to your grandma and ask them something as if they were a stranger. Like, what did you think your life would be like right now? Like, Mike says, how important would you say your health is for creativity? I think it's very important. Like, I'm happier when I'm healthier. I have more success with women when I'm healthier. Like, they like me more. I'm able to interact with them better. You feel better about yourself. It shows through, I think. Go insane. Isolate yourself until you're mentally ill to create masterpieces. All right. Callum says I wouldn't ask a stranger anything. All right, you and I are different then, because I love talking to strangers. Dom, start a pickup channel. No, my pickup style is just asking girls how often they cry. I've heard of booty math. It's pretty funny. I tweeted at him once and he didn't tweet me back, so fuck him. Okay. Whew. Oh my lord. Hey, Marco. You know, if I can speak a little bit on the drugs thing, I don't really think they make you creative either. I mean, I think they make you sensitive to certain things. Do I like drinking? I like having like 2 drinks and I'm good. Maybe 3. Like tonight, I'll probably end up having 3 or 4. I do not like being drunk. Like drunk, nah. I only drink like high, like good whiskey because I don't like being sick. All right, we're gonna go till 8. So another 6 minutes. I don't want to. I don't want to become like a motivational speaker. Like, but if anything I said helps you, I mean, if anything I said helps you, then that would make me really happy. Yeah, sure, psychedelic trips can get you ideas, but like, please don't forget that so does working hard and writing every day. Like, don't fucking rely on LSD. Who called me? Right. LSD can help you, but so can speaking to a stranger or going somewhere new. Exactly. Oh God. All right. Yeah. God, I don't think I'll have time to finish this stork tonight. I might finish it tomorrow morning. But yeah, you guys, thanks a lot for the questions. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but ultimately, I think it's good to have a healthy dose of competition in terms of being motivated. Compete with yourself, compete with other people, be motivated by what they're doing. Use that to make yourself work harder. Jetty says I'm cool with Dom, but I don't really get the deject from women thing. It just seems kind of shady. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean deject? I voted for Bernie Sanders like I don't know, like 2 months ago. What's going on, Gabriel? Here, I'm about to head out soon. What is bunning a zoo? Thanks, Corbin. Oh, Jetty says like after a few dates, do you just leave it when it gets too serious? I heard UD talking about dejecting from women. I mean, I leave when it gets serious because I have intimacy issues. But uh, yeah, I that's something completely. I don't know that I do it on purpose. It's just like historically, I just don't. I don't know, man. It's like when things get too close, I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, yeah, commitment. It's tough. Ugh. Oh boy, I know a lot of men have that issue though. You guys, thank you for coming out. Thanks for asking questions. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Give thanks to the Most High. Cthulhu. All right, y'all, trade your Snapchat, and I'm gonna post my info right here. Don't forget to follow me on all the things. We'll have a new DSC tomorrow where I'm probably gonna talk about the Warcraft movie. So yeah, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Follow me on the Snapchat. And go make something this weekend.